What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel, and today we got a good one. All right, so today I want to go ahead and list a few of the mistakes that a brand new Instacart shopper might make on their first day or just getting started. So if you guys are interested in side hustles, side gigs, or making money online, anything like that, vlogs, clothing hauls, and all that stuff, this is going to be the channel for you. So make sure to join the family today and hit the subscribe button, and also ring that bell so you guys will be notified for our future videos. Smash a like on this video because I would truly, I would appreciate that. Okay, the likes will feed into the algorithm, and y'all already know the whole YouTube thing, but I would really appreciate it. And I want to keep giving you guys helpful tips, helpful tricks, and kind of tell you guys my experiences with some of these apps. But let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Now, for you guys that are just starting out on Instacart or thinking about starting on Instacart, then feel free to look at all of my other videos. I do have a whole bunch of videos where we talk about my experiences of, joining and becoming an Instacart shopper. So there's going to be some helpful tips, some helpful tricks throughout this channel. But we want to go ahead and focus on the one thing that I feel that is the most detrimental to the new Instacart shoppers out there, and that is the lack of organization. Okay, you got to be super strategic and also organized when you're doing gigs like this, because one, a lot of customers want multiple items, and there are other orders that you're probably fulfilling at the same time. So if you have two different orders, you're going to have to, divide the cart up or have two different carts going. So you got to be really organized when it comes to this. And I feel that organization is a key. Okay, it is a major key alert because you're going to need it, and by being more organized, it will make sure that your batches run a lot smoother in the end. Now, another mistake that I see a few other Instacart shoppers make is just the lack of customer service. You want to make the customer realize that you're not just a bot on the other side of the screen. You know what I'm saying? You are a human being. So please make sure to try to be as customer friendly or customer service oriented as possible. Okay, if you want to reach out to the customer to make adjustments or to make replacements, then feel free to be as transparent as possible. If the customer doesn't respond, then that's kind of on them. Okay, but do your part and make the customer feel like you're going the extra mile to get the items that they requested. And I guarantee you, your tips will show that you've made some good work and some good effort in the end. Now, just to piggyback on the customer service tip that I just said, you want to make sure that you have a custom customer greeting. Okay, I went over this in a different video. I'll probably link that video at the end of this video, the end card screen. You'll be able to see that video. But yeah, having a custom customer greeting is going to definitely help you, and also make sure that you're thanking them in the end after you deliver their groceries. So thanking them for their tip and thanking them for their business, it'll definitely take you a long way. Now, another mistake that a few Instacart shoppers may have in the very beginning is not having the proper gear or not having the proper equipment. When it comes to gear or equipment, I'm talking about, do you have insulated bags? Do you have a wagon? Do you have, what I'm saying? Because some of these batches you're going to have to deliver in apartments or different areas that might have you go a couple steps or go up a few flights of steps. So you just got to be prepared for anything that's thrown at you. Now, I do have products all in my Amazon influencer store. So if you guys are into gig work or into side hustling, I have a category just specifically for you guys. You'll find insulated bags in there. There's gear for you to wear at night. So it's a whole bunch of stuff. Go take a peek at it. I'll leave that link down below in the description. Check it out. Now, another mistake that a few Instacart shoppers may make today is that when you're new, you're trying to get as much money and as many batches as possible. So you're probably going to tend to try to rush through batches. You know what I'm saying? And that's never a good thing. Yes, you want to be quick, but you actually want to be quick and accurate at the same time. Okay, so please make sure that you're checking everything and make sure that the customer is completely satisfied. And then if you get the batch done quickly, then hey, you are on your way to deliver that and then hopefully finding a new batch as soon as possible. Rushing through these orders is never really a good thing. Like, there's so many times that I go and accept a batch and the customer has to tell me to check the expiration dates. I didn't know why people were telling me to check the expiration dates, because that's something that I should already be doing. Why would I go out and buy bread for you that expires tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame the customer. That's more so on, they probably had a negative experience with a different shopper. So please make sure to stand out. If you want high tips, if you want the most money in a day, you're going to have to stand out. So of course, the customer greetings, the thank yous at the end of each batch, but please make sure that you're checking all expiration dates on the bread, on the milk, on anything that you could possibly see, because there will be customers that look at that, okay? So they'll make sure to give you an accurate rating after you deliver your batch. So make sure that everything looks good. Also, make sure to get high quality produce. Like, you don't want anything that's molded. If you give a customer some moldy stuff, you gotta expect a 1 star. You know what I'm saying? You gotta expect a low rating. So just be mindful of expiration dates and the look of the produce and everything, and you will be set. Now, yes, you can't rush through these batches, but you also can't take too long on these batches as well. And this is another mistake that a lot of Instacart shoppers might make as soon as they get started, because they want to make sure that they got their list done. They're checking it twice, maybe 3 times, and that's good. That is good. But if you're here to make the most money in a day, you're going to have to get into a rhythm. Now, the only way that you can actually find this rhythm is by doing multiple batches. So it's kind of like a learning curve in the beginning. You're going to have to learn the app. You're going to have to learn where everything is in a grocery store. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but as soon as you're done with maybe your like 20th, maybe your 30th batch, it's going to be clockwork to you. It's going to be so easy. So please make sure that you're not rushing through the batches. And then also, on the other hand, make sure that you're not taking too long on each batch as well. And you will be in your way to getting some crazy profits. Now, the last mistake that I have for this video is, of course, not choosing the batch that makes the most sense. So for all of these gig apps, for the areas and the zones, you kind of have to be somewhat familiar with all of the areas and the zones that you're going to be shopping or delivering to and in. So you kind of want to have that mental map to make sure that each and every batch is pretty much worth it for you. So if it's going to take you far away into a construction zone or high traffic, and you have ways to kind of surpass that or like get around that, then, you know, that's when you should know the back roads, you should know everything else. But other than that, I mean, unless you're fighting with a customer or fighting with, you know, not having the product, then you really don't want to have to worry about traffic too. So I know some customers can definitely be a handful in some instances or some circumstances, but just be patient. Yes, the base pay is a little wacky, and we'll definitely talk about that in another video. I feel like we touched on that in a video already on this channel, but yeah, like we got a whole bunch of things to just dissect about Instacart. But hopefully you guys are out there having a blast. Welcome to the family. If you guys have already smashed the subscribe button and also rang that bell, I am glad to have you here. Like I said before, we do a whole bunch of things on this channel, so I would appreciate you guys to smash the like and also the subscribe button. And hopefully we will see you guys very soon in our next video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.